welcome you. And I'm really excited that you got chance to come over to speak to our team in Kenya. We also have our friends from Botswana and
Okay.
other people that are outside actually Africa. So we are really excited. We are really happy that we have you this evening as our speaker. I would tell you, like we say in East Africa, karibu sana. So take it up,
That's
and
fine.
thank you very much for being with us.
Yeah. Thank you very much, my brother Isaac, for having given me this opportunity to share to the team. And I'm really humbled. And I pray to God that my message can reach home so that New Life Africa can actually grow. So for those that have just seen me, my name is Dennis Tumushabe, and I'm calling in from Uganda, in particular, western part of Uganda. I am married to Rachel, and God has blessed us with 3 children so far. Our firstborn recently made 8 years, and the others follow. Our secondborn is making 3 years next month. Then our thirdborn also makes about in 2 months, 3 months from now, will also be making about 2 years. My wife and I went to school and studied, and Neolife found me in 2009. I am a firstborn in a family of 4. We lost our dad, so we grew up with our mom, and I come from a humble family. The other day I was reading, the social media is good. The social media has a lot of things. The other day they were saying that humble family stops at 30. When you're above 30, you are now the family. But I was brought up in such a family. My dad passed on at an early age. In fact, he had not built a serious house for the family. So I was able to go to I was able to go to school from senior 1 up to from Form 1 up to Form 6 here in Uganda. I had a sponsorship. I had a Canadian family that paid for my fees. So I had no money for the university. That's the time I met Neolife. And I had more reasons to start this business than my excuses. I said yes. I remember after that presentation, I went and told my mother. I explained everything. She said, I know those things. They can't work for you. I left her. I said, let me look for the money. In fact, because of being the firstborn, I started doing businesses at an early age. I'd actually just bought a phone from from one of the telecom companies. It had a promotion. I just bought a phone, and when this gentleman told me about this business, I saw the phone. I was off air 3 months, and that's how I got started. I remember I got a few products like LDC. I think it was LDC. And among the other products, there was omega-3, which my sponsor gave me. I didn't know how to use. I didn't know how to sell it. My challenge was money, actually. My major reason why I joined was money. That was my major reason. So he gave me one of the products which I failed to sell. I failed to sell of omega-3, and I failed. I remember one time I went with it in a salon and I left it there. But the LDC, I was using it, and I was also sharing it with other people. That's how I started. But what made me move was I wanted to go to campus. I was looking at my brother and my sisters, not going to school. I said, now, a girl who is not educated, who's surely going to marry them. I was looking at the border guys, the riders marrying my sisters. I was not happy about it. So going to campus was something I wanted to do to help out the family. And that's how I started. Long story short, by the way, The money to fill the registration for the university, I remember I sold LDC. Do you know that I went to the university when this business had not given me, actually, I'm trying to convert the money, had not given me about maybe, let me convert the Kenyan shillings. It had not given me about 300,000 Ugandan shillings. That's about 300,000. Yeah, 300 Ugandan shillings. 300,000. I'm trying to convert Ugandan shillings. That's about 10,000 Kenyan shillings. This business had not given me such money, but the money was already in the head. My mind was already convinced that I was going to get the money. My actions were already convinced. Everything that was, you see, that's even how God works. Some of us are not blessed. Some of us don't get this because, we even confuse God. You pray this, tomorrow you say this, tomorrow you say this. Your legs are like this, that's one thing I had, even when I joined the university. In fact, in my mind, by the time they asked us tuition, I would have already got this money. That's how I got started. Long story short, I was able to go to campus and study finish. Not only that, I have been able to help out my brothers and sisters also achieve what they wanted, go to school. As I speak today, I am a wealthy member in the business. This business has really changed the entire cycle of our lives, of our home. One time, my mother looked at me and didn't see me having future in this business. And she said she even prayed for me to quit. But I thank God that God didn't hear her prayers. And I did not quit. Today I am a son. Today, let me tell you, my age mates and below, if you do not have the money, trust me, you're not a son, you're not a daughter. The one who has money is the son and the daughter. For you, they can even have a family meeting without you because you don't have the money. Trust me, if you're the finance minister of the family, they will not have that family meeting without you because you're the finance minister. You contribute. And today, value is money. For those that are not yet married, the beauty won't help you in marriage. It's marriage is value addition. What have you added? It is value addition. What have you brought? You want respect, you must make the money. All of us have to make the money today to live a better life. And let me tell you, money is sweet. In fact, if you're sleeping, you're just sleeping on your life. Money, you need to wake up and we go and make money. Things have changed. Today we live in our own home. We have built in a place of the rich people here in Western Uganda. We have been able to travel. We have been on several planes. Our recent trip is last month. We are together with Isaac and other leaders, Grace Cheke, Grace Ngati. We are all together in Mauritius. Let me tell you, we went together with my wife, but I can't explain to you having 1.5 weeks together with your partner, no worries. For those that are married, it's actually important for you to take your partner out. You all come back when you have even reduced on your years. It is fun. Neo Life answered our prayers. Neo Life has made us live our dreams. Not every Tom, Dick, and Harry can go to Mauritius. If you think we are lying, just check out the air ticket to Mauritius. We're in a 5-star hotel for a whole week. Everything fully paid by Neo Life. Next year we are going to Cape Town. A few months from now, I'm going to be on a plane going to Zanzibar to have fun. That's life. That when I was joining, In fact, for me, when I was joining, it was basically money. But today, the travel bit has actually come in. Ladies and gentlemen, we need the travel. Some of us were born in poverty, were born in challenges, poverty. You know, you allow also to grow in poverty, produce children in poverty, struggle with school fees. You die when you haven't even enjoyed life. Do not accept that life. I chose not to accept that life. So today I was asked to share with you a very important point. And my prayer is that you can understand what I'm going to share. Because if you get it, we are good to go. But as we begin, I always want to begin with why. You see, this business is only going to work for you if you know what you want. Otherwise, if you do not know what you want, you will find an excuse. Demonstrations in Nairobi have affected our business. The prices, the products. When you see, one writer says that when your why is clear, the how gets easy. What's your why? What do you want? What kind of life do you want to live? Do you know that it is possible the next 10 years to be like the last 10 years? If the person seated in you doesn't make a decision. You see, one thing I want you to actually have, I want us to get tired of where we are. One of my resolutions for 2024 was I want to make 10 million shillings, Uganda shillings every single month. Whether it is on my bonus, whether the bonus is not enough, the profits will cover up. That's about 330,000 Kenyan shillings. And trust me, since the year began, I haven't gotten something something below that. Some of the months have even exceeded. That comes when you have made a decision. Me, I sat down and got tired of where I was. I got tired of running out of the money before I ran out of the month. I got tired, you're growing old, but you do not even have 40, 30 acres of land. You're growing old, you're not living your dreams. You're growing, aren't you looking at that? So you need to get tired of where you are. That's the starting point. Get rid of excuses. One guy says that excuses are nails of building a house of failure. You want to make money? Get rid of excuses. See everything, every challenge as an opportunity. See good in every situation. Do not look for excuses. Simani the rain, Simani the products. No, let me give you an example. Uganda, we are supposed not to be doing good because we don't have most of the products. But trust me, we are building a business. In fact, most of the healthcare products, we are getting them from Nairobi. Most of them, you're getting them from Nairobi. And you have all the products, but you're not stopping to have excuses. So if we are to move, get rid of excuses. The other thing, get rid of fear. The person, one writer was saying that for you to get rid of fear, do the things that you fear most. What are those things that you fear most? What are those things that you fear most? In fact, write them down. For you to get rid of the fear, face your fears. Face your fears. The other important point, forget what people will talk about you. Forget what people think of you. Because at the end of the day, it is you who's behind the bills. It is you who's before the head teacher explained, please, I don't have the money, let my child be here. It is you who the landlord stresses. So why would you mind about what other people think about? I am a WOW team member. One of the things I do, I stand on these streets and get people. I don't mind whether you see me or what. No, at the end of the day, poverty hits me alone. Forget what people think, forget what you know. You cannot make money and have excuses at the same time. And you know, you look at this, so forget what other people think of you. Now, forget yourself. As we are also, you know, some of these things need us to take military decisions. Get rid of the comfort. You sleep as if you're competing with the dead. You're very comfortable. You don't want anything to destabilize you. One of the things I started this year, I said, I don't want to sleep a lot. I want to wake up early. Today I sleep at 11. And by 4:35, I am up doing my work, planning my things, reading, doing my follow-ups, organizing everything. Get organized. That's another point. Some of us are not organized. They do this, you know, get organized. Get organized. If you really want to enjoy. Now, the other point I want us to write is that your next year's business is built now. Me, I always tell people that next month I want to be serious. Even next month you want to be serious. There's nothing else. Next month I want to be serious. Next year, if you are not serious now, you won't even be serious next month. You won't be serious. This business is built every single day. By this business, if you have a job, if you're busy, business is for busy people. Those that are not busy can't build a business. The word busy comes from the word business. Business is for busy people. Busy people do this business better than those that are not busy. So drop down those excuses that what tomorrow never comes. If you want to build an organization, time is now or never. You don't know about tomorrow. You don't know about tomorrow. Time is now to prospect. Time is now to build. You know, one of the things I'm building, I am building a business that is going to give me more than 630,000. I don't know which step I will be at, but the volume is going to generate that money, whether it wants or not. I am tired. I am tired of running out of money before the month ends. I am tired of not having investments of men. I am tired of not having these investments of men. So I was asked to teach you how to get customers, creating a customer base. Creating a customer base. Today, as I speak, by the way, my challenge today is how to handle the people. There are very many. That's my challenge today. In fact, people are very many. I am working out something to make sure that, because I saw the message was saying 7,000 points. But I'm going to, before this year ends, I'm going to be having 10,000 personal points. Before this year ends, I'm going to have more than 10,000 personal points. As I speak today, tomorrow we are finishing week 2. I already have 5,220 points. Personal points. Personal points. You know, one thing I realized, when you're ready, even God blesses you. Some of us are not blessed because we are not ready. If you want to make the money, you must get ready. So I decided to forget myself. I decided to get ready, and that's how the business is working. I have 5,200 points as I speak. And trust me, I am going for 10,000. That's where I'm going. So I want to give you I want to help you have customers, have a vast of customers. Like I've said, I'm sorry, your next year's business is built now. It's built now. If you want to earn 100,000 Kenyan shillings, 200,000 Kenyan shillings, what you're doing now determines how much you're going to earn next year. If you're noting. what your daily agenda can tell us how your next year is going to be. If you're only doing business when you feel like, then you're headed for trouble. If you're decided to go slow, one guy says that slow and steady will only starve you to death. Let us move. Let us approach these things with the energy. Let us go out and do this business as if it is ending today. Let us go out and sponsor. Let us go out and prospect. So, as we start on the customer, the first important thing is the first important question I want to ask everyone: are you using the product? Are you confident about your products? Are you a daily use of these products, or you're supporting other companies? Because that's the first important thing. Because some people will ask you, I had a distributor who supplied CNN and they opened it in front of the customers. Oh my God, they are big. So you, a distributor, is surprised. How about the customer? Are you using your products? Do you love your products? Do you trust your products? That's the first step. Now, when we get to sales, we get to numbers. Sales come with numbers. So those that have fewer sales. If you have more, you have more. There's what we call law of averages. Every 10 people, you'll have 1 to 3 people. That's the law. Every 10 people, you'll have 1 to 3 people. That grows as you grow in skills. As time goes on, that grows. That number grows as you grow. But every 10 people, you have 1 to 3 people. Now, as we get to the customer care, now, if you yourself is convinced about you're using the products, all of us come with the natural market. The natural market are the people that we know. Some of you are here on this call, but you haven't even told your uncle who's battling with diabetes. Some of you are here on this call. You know people that you're even fearing to approach. I told you that the only way to overcome fear is to face our fears. Some of you, you're crying, I don't see people, but 70% of your family are farmers, and you have a very wonderful product. In fact, today I want to give you homework. I want you to sit down and get your phone and copy every person on paper. This is for the people that have just, if you're not selling, you're struggling, a month ends with 0 personal points. How can you allow that? Are you okay? 0 personal points and you're breathing. 0 personal points and you have very good product. Actually, if you have 0 personal points, check what you have used. 0 personal points, you find. My first homework, I want you to put down every person, and I don't want you to prejudge. Every person in your phone, put them down in the paper. Buy a very good expensive book and put every person in your phone. After that, put every person that has come into your life in that book. Do you know why I'm saying I want everyone on that book? Is that I want you to empty your mind on paper so that you can free the space. And now these people are the first people that we are going to do internship from. You're going to do internship on these people. These are the people these are the people that are supposed to open your market. These are the people you're supposed to learn from. I gave one of my uncles. I gave one of my uncles that G1 round, and I had not got it right. I told them to boil like they're boiling white porridge. I thank God that it worked. By the way, don't fear to make mistakes. If they are going to mix Arvera plus risotto, so don't fear, you'll correct it later. Do not fear, do not wait to be professionals. Do not wait to have everything, then you start. No, you learn these things when you're doing them. You learn inviting people when you're doing them. You learn correcting when you just go out and make more mistakes. It is okay. Don't fear. Don't fear. Put every person that has come into your life on paper. Now, every single day, start contacting. In fact, even if you don't have the numbers, it is okay. If you know the name, write the name. Do you know that you can? I'll use the primary. I don't know whether in Kenya it's primary level. You can get your OBs and OGs that you first went to school with, primary level. Even if you don't have, you can get all their numbers in just about a few hours. You call this one, it gives you. You call this one, it gives you. So put every person that has come into your life on. Now make that paper data by calling them. You see, we get better in practicing. We get better in presenting. We get better in doing these activities every single day. We get better. You get better when they ask you more questions that disturb your mind. You'll find an answer. You'll find an answer. You will find an answer. After that, as I was asked I'm giving you how I am making my points. The second, because what I'm looking at is that some of us are here, but they don't know who to talk to. We just have, in fact, some of us have already convinced ourselves, I think this business is not meant for me. You talk to 3, 4, 5 people and you said, I can't see people. Really? You can't see people? If you really say you can't see people, you might even not see heaven. You might not be in heaven. People are many. Now, the second avenue, my goal is to make sure that you have enough people that you're going to teach. Like I've said, sales are about numbers. Those that have more have more. So in these remaining months, I want everyone on this call to have a vast number of people that are going to know what we do. A vast number of people that are going to know you have a very good product for ulcers, a very good product for farming, a very good product for manpower. Because trust me, that's where the orders are going to come from. So the first I've told you. The second is called referrals. Up to today, I'm still using referrals. Have you taken it seriously to use these referrals? Man, if you have gotten a chance to supply a farmer, if you have got a chance to supply the rich, the rich knows the rich. The one who has diabetes knows 6, 7 people who have diabetes. The one who is the farmer knows other serious farmer. The one who grows on 20 acres knows those who have 20, 30, 40 acres. The poor knows the poor. Vice versa. Referrals will give you in fact, one of the things I do, every person I meet, whether a customer, whether I have invited them to the meeting, I say, give me 10 people. That I have never stopped. In fact, I have a form where these people give me. I have a satisfied customer who I told, now that these products have actually helped you, can you give me some people that have diabetes, that have pressure, that are not well, so that I can? He said, oh, don't worry, I have very many. In fact, you would write, this one is Dennis has pressure. Call him and say, maybe he has given you the number to help you. Don't even say, you said, this one has this, this one has this. She gave me 60 people with health issues. Ask a farmer. who you have supplied 1 liter of super grow? Do you know any serious farmer? So let people give you other people that you know, they know. The other avenue of getting people, is street. Like I've told you, please forget yourself, forget what people think of you, and go to make money. Me, I put on my coat, put on my tie. I'm born in the town. People know us. I don't mind. I don't care. At the end of the day, poverty hits me alone. Go to the street and get people. Recently, I was moving on the street and I met a gentleman. I said, hello. I looked at him, said, hello. Hello, daddy. How are you? My name is Dennis. I looked at you and felt I should share something. I know you. I look at you, your age. You're my dad. I know challenges facing this age. I have an opportunity that can help you live a healthier life. And the gentleman was, in fact, he wanted me to teach him on the street. He was very ready. I said, no, I don't have time right now. Here is my card. I am going to give you a call. We'll make an appointment, come to my office. He came here and I told him about prostate. Long story short, he was able to buy products worth 1 million shillings, Ghana shillings. Not only that, I have got about 4 people from him. And where did I get him? From the street. So you're there seated crying, but no people, there's no money. The economy is tough. It's tough on you. The other thing I stopped saying is people don't have money. The other day, gentleman told someone that there's no money and that money is lost. And someone said, how much of your money is lost in that money? What do you have for the business? You know, people have the money. If you're around people who don't have the money, like I've said, referrals. Referrals have taken me to the ministers' homes. Referrals have taken me to homes that I never thought I would get in. Referrals. Like I've told you, a rich person knows a rich person. A corporate person knows a corporate person. A farmer knows a farmer. A diabetic person knows a diabetic person, very many of them. Take advantage of that. I've also told you street. In fact, make cards. Me, I remember some of the months that I was mad. By the way, this business is not for normal people. If you're normal, you might get normal results. But if you're abnormal, you're going to get results that normal can't get. This business is for abnormal people. You must do things that normal people see they are abnormal to get what they don't have. So do you want the money or you want the excuses? So for me, some of the days I would make cards and I say, I am not going home or I'm not going to eat before I finish up these cards. And trust me, I've done that. I have done that and I can even do it tomorrow. Forget self-pity, forget feeling pity for yourself, talking about economy, talking about, no. That's not going to help you. It's only going to keep in the corridors of the poor people. Go out. In fact, give yourself a goal and you know what? These 3 months, I want to get 2,000 people from the street. In fact, if you do not have money, that's where to get from. Because you don't even have, in fact, I've said make cards. If you're broke, you can even leave the cards. If you're broke, you can even leave the cards and say, hello, put on your coat, put on your tie. If you don't have a coat, put it on a tie. A tie is important. Gentlemen that on this call, be smart. People have to look at the future. Do not look your problem and go, hello, how are you? Talk nicely. The first day it will be a mess. The second day, a mess. But you're going to get it. You can even stop people and they refuse to stop. It is okay. Go for these challenges. In fact, if this business is not challenging you, it means you're not doing it. If you don't have many people promising, many people talking negative, you are not doing this business. You're just taking a walk. Go and talk to people. Social media. Facebook is there. Twitter, Instagram. What are you doing there? Nowadays, when I ask, I ask young people, I ask them, how much are you making with your smartphone? If I get a guess, if you know, I ask them, how much are you making with your smartphone? If they tell me I'm making any money, anyway, you know, in the Bible, there is where it is written that some of us will be poor. I correspond it with the Bible. I say, okay, if you say you're broke and you have a smartphone, and say, okay, you're among the people the Bible is talking about. Use all avenues to get people. I remember when I was beginning, one time I got my mom's phone and I copied all her contacts. I called them. That's how badly I wanted success. How badly do you want to succeed? How badly do you want to make the money? Like I've told you, this business is not for normal people. If you're only going to go out when it stops raining, if you're only going to go out when you feel, if you're only going to build the business when you feel like, no, you'll get normal results. This business is for abnormal people. If you can come and see my daily activity now, it's not for normal people. It's not for normal people because I want abnormal results. One of my goals is that by 45, I want to have a country home seated on 20 acres of land. If I do the math, how much is needed? I'm not even supposed to be sleeping. And you're there, you're growing, you're adding years, and you're still complaining. You're adding years, you're still complaining. Ladies and gentlemen, let us make this decision today. Make the decision to get tired of where you are. Make the decision to go and build this business. And trust me, make sure you do it every single day. The definition of discipline is doing what you know you must do, even when you feel like not doing it. That's discipline. Do it every single day. Every single day. The other my last points, be organized. Business is not for the disorganized. Some of you might be seated on this call and you have nowhere you're writing, or you're writing on a newspaper. The information is going to remain on the newspaper. You even go to the training with a newspaper. You have records. Have where you write such notes. Have where you write those you have got from the street. You getting from social media. Know your customers. Have customer information. You cannot make money when you're disorganized. No rich person that is disorganized. I know I can talk until cows come back home. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to stop from here. And like I said, my prayer is that you can get this message. Because when you get this message, East Africa is going to be on the top. I see a great future for East Africa. We have the potential, ladies and gentlemen. We have the potential to change this world. But it all begins with you. For things to change, we have got to change. For your business to change, you have got to change. If you do not change, nothing is going to change. Trust me, the next 10 years can be the same as 10 years that you've finished. So ladies and gentlemen, I am very honored and privileged to having shared with you. My prayer is that you can take massive action today, not tomorrow, today. You can take massive action today. In fact, today I want you to write, I am beginning afresh to do this business. So Mr. Isaac, thank you very much for giving me an opportunity to share with the East Africans. I am very humbled and happy. I have shared my heart, and I pray that God can use you to make a difference in your lives and a difference in other people's lives. May God richly bless you and have a blessed night.